to lead NIS. This is according to civil societies under the umbrella of National Integrity Alliance, who presented a petition at the Public Service Commission seeking the removal of Haji as the DPP for failing to fulfill his mandate as per the Constitution. Ian Keitani now reports.
The civil societies made good their threat, delivering the petition before the Public Service Commission that seeks the removal of the Director of Public Prosecutions, Nordin Haji, from office for gross misconduct.
Guided by Article 158 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which sets out the grounds for the removal of Director of Public Prosecutions, and in the interest of the public, we have today submitted a petition to the Public Service Commission to seek the removal of Mr. Nordin Haji as the Director of Public Prosecutions on the grounds of gross misconduct, incompetence, and non-compliance with Chapter 6 of the Constitution on leadership and integrity.
The societies blamed Nordin Haji for failing to discharge his mandate by withdrawing cases despite there being sufficient evidence to prosecute the suspects.
Several instances where the DPP has made various applications to withdraw from prosecution, several active cases in court, including graft-related cases on grounds of insufficient evidence to sustain a prosecution. This is despite the law requiring that the DPP does not initiate prosecutions until and unless he is convicted that the evidence available is admissible and sufficient and presents a reasonable prospect of conviction.
Mr. Haji failed to follow the set out guidelines and the decision to charge. He acted against the interest of justice and the public at large, and failed to promote public trust and confidence in the office he holds, contrary to the provisions of Article 73 of the Constitution of Kenya.
While presenting their petition at the offices of the Public Service Commission, the Office of the Directorate of Criminal Investigation was termed by the societies as the biggest stumbling block in the fight against corruption, urging the Public Service Commission to consider their petition. Haji served as the Director of Public Prosecution for 5 years, a period that saw the prosecution of senior individuals for embezzlement of public funds, with cases against key political figures also withdrawn months into Dr. Ruto's administration, who late last week appointed Nordin Haji as the Director of the National Intelligence Service, signaling his return after serving at the agency as the Deputy Director of the Counter-Organized Crime Unit. If their concerns will not be addressed, the lobby groups have insisted at taking other avenues to address their concerns, as Haji is not fit to hold any office.
We'll be presenting our memoranda to the respective committee that will be conducting the vetting, should he proceed for vetting. As we called yesterday, one of our calls was that President Ruto rescinds this nomination and gives us a suitable candidate.
Despite the accusations against his office, Nordin Haji has defended the withdrawal of high-profile cases in the past several months, insisting that the withdrawal must be done so if justified. Ian Keitani, Look Up TV.